All right, finishing up the season. Saints coming to Carolina. The 3-13 Saints have been decimated by injuries. I didn't notice this after last game, but that win clinched us the playoffs, or I guess some other teams losing. Everyone's in except for the seventh seed. So whether that's going to be the Packers, I guess the Cardinals, or Eagles, or Cowboys. I don't know what the tiebreakers are. Heck, you could probably even have the Falcons. Dang. But let's see what's on the line today. Besides the win, Bryce getting number one in passing yards. It's not he's not going to be able to surpass touchdowns though. Oway maybe getting the record, maybe if not at least being the sack leader. This game doesn't have Myles Garrett's numbers. You're looking at 22. And he's sitting at 21, so he would need 2 sacks. Let me look up what was Myles Garrett's sack record. 23 sacks. So yeah, if he got 2, then that would be a tie. And you have T-Mac, probably a little bit out of the range of being able to get most receiving yards. Maybe we can look up and see who's winning in touchdowns. Oh, T-Mac's got it, man. That's his. What the fuck am I gotta sort it by NFL, dumbass. Alright, you got Wendell Robinson, then T-Mac. So that's still possible. One thing I kind of wanted, like, I was thinking maybe we're getting more yards, and maybe getting on offense, getting more yards and getting more yards against us on defense. If you kind of look at downs played, it's the it's he's down there. Bryce is down there at least on offense. So I guess that doesn't really include, so 995 plus 77. I mean, you're kind of up there with offensive plays. Let's see here. Can we find maybe a defensive one? Who hasn't missed a game? Devin Lloyd? Downs played? Oh yeah, dude, we've played a lot of defense. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we drop it down a little bit. Maybe we go, instead of 15-minute quarters, we do 14. Um, yeah, we could try that. While we're in here, what do we want to look at? Sacks, he's got 21. Garrett 19. Derek Brown with fucking 17 sacks. Vivian Terrell had a hot start and just kind of died out. Rushing touchdowns. Look at that, man. 525 downs played. Rushed the ball 136 times. Broken tackles 89. That's more than 50% of his carries. Well, I'm just glad that we're not in the top whatever, however many we've gone through here. Taylor Moton. Robert Hunt, Rashid Walker. Okay. I wish they had pancakes, dude, because, like, I'm worried. Delu, solid. He's played every game. All right, let's go through the Saints. Let's just look at their injury report, just to see, like, just how bad they were. I haven't even looked at this yet. So you have Granderson, right edge, 79, 2 to 4 weeks. Right tackle, 1 to 3 weeks. Tyler Shuck, 2 to 4 weeks. Right guard, week to week. So I don't know if any of these, like, they got early in the season. But nothing like, 20 plus weeks, 10 plus weeks. Alright, so let's see if we can find their best rookies here. Alright, Jamar McCoy was their first round pick. I remember that. 77 overall cornerback, pretty damn good. Jimmy Bernard, who is injured. Wide receiver. Shelby Givens, right edge. Guard, Armand Reed, he was on my board, my draft board. He was just like a day 2 pick, and I didn't want to do it. Then you got, oh damn, you got some good fucking rookies, man. Safety, he was a high pick. I think day 2 pick. Kyle, another, well, isn't rated highly here. Alright, depth chart. Let's take a look. Who's even their quarterback right now? Oh, it's Rattler. Okay. So you got Spencer Rattler, Tyler Algier, Kendra Miller, Olave, of course, Jalen Naylor. Okay. Juwan Johnson, Tongues, Kelvin Banks, John Runyon, Eric McCoy, rookie guard. Okay, so basically the right side. I don't know why they're not starting him, but the right side's giving the weak spot. Then you got Chase, Shelby Givens, a rookie. Dude, they're weak at D tackle. Oh, it's all the fucking injuries. That's why, man. They probably can't afford anyone else. Let's go take a look at their cap after this, just for giggles. Stats, man, they're fucking weak. Come on, Kool-Aid, dude, you can't beat out this fucking kid right here. I'm assuming you were a higher pick. Justin Reed, good safety, Blackman. Kicker has accuracy. Charlie Smith. Let's go take a look at there. You got some cap space, man. I wonder if Kellen Moore will keep his job after this year. All right. So what do we got? 2 wins in a row. Clinched the playoffs. we're either going to be the number 3 or 4 seed unless we lose and the Bucks win, in which case we can be what? Well, if we lose and we can't be the 5th seed, we're either going to be the 6th or maybe the 7th. But it's good to be in the playoffs, man. I'm still thinking, I'm thinking out loud here. Where is it? There. I'm still thinking I may want to make a change, man. You know? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to make some secret phone calls. See who might be becoming available. See if it's something, a path we want to go down. Well, who knows? What if we get an improvement? All right. I like the 3-4 though. I'm normally a 4-3 guy, but you know, I like the. I don't know. I just kind of like it. If we can do it right, I think it's good. I think that's it. Oh, let me go over this. So Bryce Young and Devin Lloyd got the NFC Players of the Week. Good to see, man. We kicked their ass. That was a statement. I was looking just for that right there. All right, let's get her going. Let's finish this off tonight. Let's go with our lucky uniforms now.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. We get on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg. Alabama.
Did I miss that? No, he's not injured. Number 39. What the fuck is he doing fucking kicking the ball? He's trying to get fancy with it? What do they think, they need some extra like kickoff coverage? It's been a rough year for the Saints. They're pulling out all the stops, man.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Off the play fake. Here's Young.
There you go.
It's Trevor Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mick Scorton. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it is Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun here on third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now, Rattler. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Miller. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. A pass taken in by Miller. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 6.
1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion, Naylor. On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the Panthers' 30-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Rattler.
Oh, is that another sack for Jackson too? Half sack.
Out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play.
Definitely think he's
So
surpassed
often it results in a great
our
play
own
for
guy,
the offense
Graves.
and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard
The
line.
Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers. He'll look to keep it going here. On first down is Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get down, avoid the hit. Gain about 7, setting up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Rattler. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Zayvon Collins, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. Oh! A good return as he takes it across the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks.
There you go.
Into the secondary.
Oh, man, you're
the 45.
gone. Is he gone?
Angling to the sideline.
He's not going.
Inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Young. That's taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3.
Brooks. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Here's Young. Out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Saints 3.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike.
In trouble, and down he
That'll
goes.
tie the record.
Odafe Owe, as he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record, held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Panthers offense and receiver Teneroa McMillan set to take over once again. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. On play action, Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
See, our defense doesn't seem to do that on little quick passes like that.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Throwing is Young.
Oh,
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Brings up
From
second
the
and
35,
7.
here's second
At the
down and
Saints'
7.
35-yard line.
To throw is Young. Now a screen set up for Etienne. He's into space.
Cut in,
past
cut
the
in. There you go.
25.
There you go.
Still
There
going.
you go.
And he'll take this one in.
That was nice, man.
Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive.
Sorry,
Really
man, I
from
just don't
start to
see
finish, man.
Chuba
You can
doing
see
that.
the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The score, Panthers 14, Saints 3.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Rattler.
Oh, that's
This
the record.
offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Wait a second, they're giving it the score.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't...
So he's not down. What the fuck? Yeah, he got the fucking... Wait, he was at 21. So he's literally tied with them right now. I mean, I would have
This game
preferred
could be a
been
runaway.
someone who wasn't even signed as a free agent, but I'll take it.
In motion, Naylor. To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler.
Oh,
And he's going to go down yet
oh,
again.
and there's another
He has
half
been
point.
under fire all game long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup.
Dude,
The play
you gotta
caller,
be
the offensive
defensive
line
rookie of
coach,
the
the
year.
quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection
I just
assignments
don't think he has any
the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over
TFLs
for their
and
next
sacks.
possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in.
Of course, it's
A big
holding.
play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
A gain
Coming
of
up.
10 brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man.
Yes, let's get T-Max some yards, man.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
First and 10.
He would need like a 140-yard game-ish, something like that.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 16-yard line.
A second down throw for Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Panthers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Brooks. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Saints 3.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. They'll start on the ground without gear. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Rattler. Derek Brown getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Young to throw.
What are you
That
doing,
one's hauled in
T-Max?
the side by
Man, you like
McMillan.
not want the yards?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Do you not want the yards?
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Young. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Young.
T-Mac.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Young to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Panthers, 1st down.
Here's Young. He'll drop this for ETN.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Young. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
A 19-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, here's Rattler.
There you go.
A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Tershawn Wharton in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. 3rd and long, and here is Rattler. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Panthers offense and receiver Teteroa McMillan set to take over once again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it here with Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Beanie Bishop on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now Young. That's caught by Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Young. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's an
Angle made me think he
The
was
threat of
reaching
making a
for it.
poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Saints 3.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Rattler. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Out of the gun, Rattler.
There we go, rookie. Oh, no, that's QB.
No answers right now. It's another sack. Derek Brown. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to
Man,
fourth
this is going to
down.
help our defensive
You
passing
can tell
stats.
that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
The
I think
Saints
it's time.
lining up in punt formation. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession.
All right, we're going to do halfback. Anyone else? Because we still want yards for T-Mac and Bryce. So he needs, I mean, I'm just guesstimating here. I would say another 70, 80 yards. A couple touchdowns would be nice. So he had what, 20? So he's got the record now. Well, they just didn't announce it. Technically, he's tied with Myles Garrett.
The carry here for ETN. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He's fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Zamir White looked good the last game.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Saints.
They'll run with Algier. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 40.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Rattler. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Chris
3rd down, 3 to go.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Rattler. Now a screen set up for Miller. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
47-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. He's got his big target, that's Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That complete to Algier. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Saints 1st down.
They'll run here with Algier. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Rattler. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Dude, you're Princeton on a fucking receiver.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. And he has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught He's taken down but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. On the ground, it's White. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's White as we begin the 4th quarter. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's White. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10
Here's
at the
1st and 10.
40-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's in! Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small.
Should I give Olway a chance to break the
score.
record?
I think this
Yeah,
one
because
is
if he
pretty
gets
much
24,
over.
then we don't even
On
worry
now
about
is
Miles Garrett.
Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. A play fake. He'll throw with Rattler.
Oh, man, my
This
rookies.
offensive line just has no
They're fighting
answers
it
right
out,
now.
man.
It's another sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Rattler. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler.
There you
Oh,
go,
not a
Mike
good
Jack.
throw there. That's
There you
across
go.
his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. On the ground, here's Etienne.
Oh, look at off tackle.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White. They'll take this forward for about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, Etienne. Whoa. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The give to White. He gets free. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And he'll spin out of the tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Well,
Makes it
looks
3rd
like the division's
and 4.
ours.
From the gun, it's Young. That is caught.
There's first.
And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Panthers 41, Saints 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Hall. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. And the rich get richer. They've got the big lead, and they start with it first and goal. Here's Young. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Saints 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. First down throw for Rattler. That's to the tight end, Tonjes. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
To throw on second down is Rattler. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
on the throwaway. He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, Rattler. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll come up here first and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the 47.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now a third and 2. Looking to throw, Rattler. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. The drive begins with a run by White. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 23, here's second down and 5. Another run here with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Fair catch, signaled for.
The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. Back to throw is Rattler. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Throw right side to Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 2, it's Rattler. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers heading back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go again with White. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
That'll do it.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Division
So
champs, baby.
it's over. It's a win for
Doesn't
the
matter
Panthers.
what happens with the
They
Bucks.
finish off the regular season with some momentum.
Number
And
3
they'll wait
seed.
with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next
Assuming.
week in the wild card round.
I don't know the tiebreaker with the Giants.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
To our 505. 7 yards rushing to 179. 68 pass passing yards, 326. Oh, man. You can get shit in the second half. David Sanders. Runyon has a fucking horrible day. That's like a retired day. Just quit, man. Oh, they hit the playoffs. All right. What do we want to do here? Finesse move. Play recognition, pursuit. Let's do one of each. Less than 10 yards, and this one's... Okay, so that one's like all encompassing. All right. now we're 3 playing 6. So yeah, we're gonna be 3. Okay. I wouldn't mind playing. I mean, we swept the Bucks. Let's do it. Let's see. Oh shit, okay, it's the Bucks. We won the division. So wait, that means they lost? Giants lost? Packers get the 7th seed? Okay, so basically nothing changed. Ooh, Browns didn't make it on the AFC side. Kyler Murray is taking the Raiders to the 2 seed. Oh, damn. Who ended up with Saints with the number 1? Steelers? Jets, Rams? That's how it's gonna be? Saints, Steelers, Jets, Rams, Seahawks. Okay, so now they're giving Steelers, and the Jets don't take a quarterback. The Rams do. Oh shit. Tight end, huh? I don't know about that one. Okay, we got number 1. Ah, T-Mac, bro. You almost fucking had it, man. You almost had it. VDV is out. McCollum. Their center must be back. How the fuck did they lose that game? So seriously, dude, like the fucking Jets feel that comfortable with Ty Simpson to not take Arch Manning? Wow. And I don't see Dante Moore on here. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to add, what's his face? Trinidad Chambliss. Alright, let's go to... Who do we think is going to be the award winners? MVP, oh man, Bryce didn't get it. Coach of the Year, Dave didn't get it. Offensive Player of the Year, McMillan, Bryce Young, not going to get it likely. Oway, Scorton, Brown, Lloyd. Panthers got this one. Well, Yeah, we got it. I say we got it. Oh, wait. Offensive Rookie of the Year, you got Strong. Over here, you got Cardinal Tate. Defensive Rookie, you got Pierre. Oh, okay. If Avion Terrell is no longer leading, I'll have to look up the stats for Peter Woods. Because that means it goes to Graves? Alright, let's do Peter Woods versus Aaron Graves. Alright, so he's got 33, 16, 12.5. He's way more tackles, more TFLs, not as many sacks though. Oh, dude, that's gonna be weird. What is it? He's got 1 deflection, 4 forced fumbles, 4 fucking recoveries, and a block. It's gonna be close. I don't know, man. One deflection. How the fuck is Clint Kubiak all the way up there next to us? Okay, I think that's gonna cover it. I can't think of anything else to look at out of curiosity. Bryce got it. You know what? Let's do one last thing. Stats. Alright, so he got 17 interceptions. Oh. Oh, dude, 2 more and he would have got that. Bryce with the best completion percentage. Rating. Jared Goff. Bryce Young ain't too far away. 38 sacks to... Poor guy, dude, got fucking abused. Damn, bro. Almost fucking had it. And what about receptions? 108. Almost had that too. Two 932. Okay. You got 5 touchdowns. How much did 8? want to say, I think this one's right as opposed to the standings one. So Steelers are going to get their quarterback. Colin Sillam's going to be an edge rusher we have to face. So Saints sticking with Tyler Shuck. Jets sticking with Ty Simpson. Don't the Jets have another? There we go, 15 and 20. Ooh, damn. Nah, they're not going to take that many tackles, dude. They have fucking... Don't they have 2 tackles already? Well, I don't know. Maybe we trade down so we can get Sellers. So who in front of us is going to need a quarterback in the second round? Maybe the Jets. Cardinals. Cardinals would take one. Vikings would. Maybe the Jags. Dolphins would. Alright. That'll do it. Till next time.